Meanwhile, you dive down here, dog. Do you know how to swim?
No, but I know how to sink.
Right. Well, it's not that deep. So you jump right in and basically land on the monster.
Great.
Not on the monster, but on where the monster is. And let's do a quick initiative between you and him. Beat a 10.
18.
18.
Wow.
All right. So again, you just see swirling like tentacles all over the place in a big mass, and you can see the large white dome underwater because it kind of just shines up through the black water.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jam the fusion block into its body and press the single button that activates the default 30-second timer.
Okay, so how
would you like me to roll demolitions?
I actually would like you to explain to me how this is going to work. You're going to attach it to its body?
To the creature's body, yes.
Does it have...
yes, it is made. The fusion blocks are made to be planted on things, so it has a connecting mechanism on it. I don't know if it'll work with spongy gelatin monsters, but
only one way to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
So you jump down, and again, you see that you hit the water and start to sink right away. It hits your legs as it's just kind of swirling around. And you manage, because it's so big, you manage to just park that thing. You get it on top of the dome.
Sure.
Meanwhile, beat a 14.
Sorry, what?
So it starts after you hit it. It starts to move around, and a tentacle. Actually,
I'm going to parry the tentacle.
Smart. Yeah. Okay. You're going to beat a 14.
18 plus 2 is 20.
So even though you're in water, it is super awkward, but you do see it come around and manage to just kind of bat it away. You are on top of it. The fusion block is set, but you are in heavy environmental armor. So getting away in the water is going to be very sluggish.
I am now going to try and get away as much as possible. I'm going to speak 3 words over the radio. Fusion block active.
That's not good.
I have a question.
Sure.
You're dying. Shut up.
When I die, do I have to wait till the next game session to bring in another character?
Well, you probably don't want to die because there's not a lot of extra characters you can matrix into out here right now.
Oh. So where's So a couple of things have happened that I wasn't expecting, like everything. I just need to know right now. So everybody dove into the water. That's great, except for Bobby. Where is the truck? Is it across the water, halfway through the water? Is he at the water? Where is the truck?
What truck are you talking about?
The truck Bobby's supposed to be driving.
The truck is back where it was. So
he hasn't moved it yet?
Well, he's been outside streaming bugs.
It's been like 45 seconds. God damn.
Actually, it's been like 4 seconds. We're in RIFTS time, remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. You know what? Just relax and watch the pretty boom boom.
I'm taking the robot across the water.
All right. All right. So you're going to start.
I'm dropping the rope. I'm going too. After he said that thing, I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
You're swimming away?
I'm going to swim away. Yeah.
You're swimming away.
And my robot is perfectly fine up to 4 feet of water without any issues whatsoever. So,
I am.
How big is this radius?
How big is what radius?
The boom.
Don't worry about it.
It's underwater. It'll be contained.
Completely.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Seriously, unless you're under the water itself, we should be mostly fine up.
Don't be within, say, 20 feet of it. You're fine.
So as you're swimming away, Heathen Dog, flashing away from it, you can't really see now what's going on, and because it's underwater, it literally just snatches up one of your legs. You can feel it wrap around. You can't feel it wrap around, but you can kind of just sense that it's wrapping around your leg. Beat a 26.
26.
Got +8 to entangle.
It is not possible for me to roll that. Oh wait, I can roll natural 20. Hang on. But I didn't.
So as you're trying to get away, you're telling him, fusion block set, and you start making your way. But as you do, this thing just kind of snatches you up and starts to pull you back to it. Nerdy Ogre, this thing is now managed to push you all the way up into this gelatin. You can't see. The burning sensation now covers your entire body, and it feels like the flesh is almost kind of starting to break down all over the place as this stuff, starts to fill in every hole and every area where it can come in through your armor, get in between your armor and your skin. And even though your skin is in now excruciating pain, your eyeballs all of a sudden are just stinging far worse than they were in the water, to the point that you feel better after you close your eyes. But excruciating pain now. And you can feel it moving and making rapid motions, but the gelatin is thick enough that you're kind of stuck in place. So you don't really shake around with it. You can just feel the sensation of moving around very rapidly.
I got a nat 20 to hit.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Well, now that you're in, honestly, you still have the gun. Yeah, you can still fire. Okay. Roll damage.
And would that be double?
I am going to double it.
Okay.
4.
4.
But not much changes. Meanwhile,
don't worry, a lot's going to change in the next 24 seconds.
As I'm moving and running, can I look back? Is there any chance I see Sarge's? Can I see that tentacle above the water or anything splashing?
You can see him now getting pulled back.
I'm gonna keep moving backwards. I'm gonna pull out my I don't know if it'd be ruined in the water, but I do have a Wilkes laser rifle.
No, it should be
I'm
fine.
gonna try to use. I don't know if my night vision can enhance anything at this point. Probably not. But I'm gonna try to fire. Guess where he's being yanked from? Can I just fire? I want to say wildly. I'm aiming, but I'm trying to hit not him, but off to the side. Hopefully, I can hit that tentacle, make it let him go.
Shooting wild is just a straight D20. No bonus.
My question is shooting wild what I do, or can I aim and try to hit that?
You can aim. You can see flashes of it pulling him back.
I'm going to try to shoot it and see if I can't free him.
Okay. That'd be a called shot. That means you need a 13 or higher.
Okay.
Is it called or just aimed?
Because it's an aim shot. Well, no, we're not in initiative order, so you'll get it off right now. No, you'll get it off right now. I was going to say an aim shot. Usually, I have come around before it finally gets fired, but because we're not in initiative order, you can just get it off.
Okay, so my penalty. I normally would have a +3 when I aim, but I got to get a 13, right?
Yep.
Okay, and I have normally it's a +3. Okay, I'm not using that die. That was my murdering die. It screwed me multiple times. All right, come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
All right.
God, it was
at least nobody thinks you're lying with the die rolls, so that's good at least.
I'm gonna see a
What'd you get?
block explosion up close. It's gonna be awesome.
What'd you get, Randy?
Well, then I'm gonna keep
Randy,
back.
what did you get, by the way?
A 6.
You got a 6.
Of 6,
which is a miss on a ranged.
Yep. He said 13. I had to get a 13.
Roll one more time for me.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's a mercy killing.
15 on the die.
Heathen Dog, can you beat a 15 on the dot?
Maybe. If you shoot your sergeant, you get in trouble, right? You know that.
No, that wasn't my plan.
I did. I got a 19.
Did you? So you're not really dodging an attack, but just thrashing, trying to get away from it. You see the bolt fly past you. It doesn't strike you. It also doesn't strike the tentacle.
Okay, great.
I'll get it, Sarge. I'll get it the next time. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Does 4 attacks count as 4 shots throughout the round?
Yes, but you should have more than 4 attacks total.
As a crazy, yeah.
As a crazy, what's your hand-to-hand skill? Basic, expert, or martial arts?
Martial arts.
Okay, that means you have 5, 6. You have a minimum of 6 attacks. I have an IQ. I have an IQ of 7.
Oh,
geez,
I'm smarter than you are.
Got you beat.
We have a 6 and a 7.
Mine's a 6. Oh, dude, what a team we are.
I have an IQ of 12.
Who's a 6?
Me.
Crazy.
All right, that makes perfect sense. Now, here's the if you made I don't think that that he used the rule. If you have a 6 or a 7 IQ, you lose half of your related OCCs, but you gain 1d4 secondary skills.
No, I don't think I did.
That's okay. That's all right. I made my character by the rules, so I lost some related skills, but I gained 3 secondary skills, which is nice.
Ooh.
So, like, one of the problems, and I'm not sure we'll get to see it today, I have a nighttime complex. That's what.
Yes, I
Well,
gathered.
no, we
that.
noticed.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
caught
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I'm doing the best that I can not to be too brave, but my guy's super good, so I'm not going to leave.
Well, I have a comfort complex, so it's okay.
I was hoping to have a nighttime adventure because I got.
I don't want to get eaten up in a goddamn bug hunt there, Sarge. Complex.
Do we have extra money that I didn't know about? Because I didn't have
Only
money.
him. Only him. Apparently.
Okay.
No, I threw away all of my black market items because I'm a good coalition citizen.
Oh.
So
That's your
I
Christmas
used all
gift.
that money to buy 2 fusion blocks, my armor, and my gun. I
Well,
literally have nothing else except binoculars and a communicator because it said I got the communicator for free.
I bought 2,000 credits for the comic books.
All right. Here's the thing. When you're rolling perception or any kind of combat, you're rolling a D20. When you're
Gotcha.
rolling any kind of skill, it's a D100, and you have to equal to or less the number that's written on your character sheet,
all right.
and then you
Okay.
succeed.
But
And I now have a dirty magazine. Yeah.
I wish
Yeah,
I had some
dog,
access.
that's
I would have
your
covered
limit.
my eyes and handed it to you.
I'm like, well, if I lose my fucking robot, that would be dumb.
Game
So,
over, man.
yeah,
Game
it's-
over.
Are we going to
Seriously.
start a? Are we going to start a pool on how I die? Whether I get cut in two
Hey,
by the
Oh
road,
no.
It is
drowned,
possible.
eaten,
It is.
or blown
Nope.
up?
Nope. Number one, you're not going to be eaten. You're going to be absorbed. All right. That's the thing. But you will not be absorbed if the fusion block splits this thing like a rotten melon, which I'm hoping it will.
So first of all, Truffle, if you don't know, is from a fake part of the world that doesn't exist.
Then he's seen the creature that we're fighting.
Yeah, he's from the Rift. He's from a Rift.
From Australia,
So-
so he's seen this. Yeah.
From
okay.
where?
Yeah.
All right, folks, I am turning chat back off, so I can't see it again. I hope you understand, but I appreciate everybody that is here, and we're going to get back to the game, so go ahead and take it back over again.
Heathen Dog, as that leg just starts getting pulled back, and you see the blaster miss you from Randy. Another tentacle comes up and
Okay.
grabs you up. Beat a 16.
All right. Only a 16. Wow, that's actually possible. Actually, you know what? I'm going to parry that tentacle with my vibro knife. I did not succeed in doing so.
So the second one starts to wrap around your body. You can kind of stab it once while it does it, but then it just really rapidly pulls you under the water.
All right, so called shot. Got to get a 13. I succeeded, got a 16. And it does a D4 in damage. 4.
It doesn't let up. It doesn't release you at all, but you get a little bit of satisfaction as you drive the knife into the arm as it starts to pull you under the water.
Now remember, I'm not blind. I'm full armor, and I have a light.
And you have a light?
Yes.
Fantastic. So as you get down, you have a better look of it, but all the tentacles start to wrap around you, same as it does, and it starts to pull you up. You can see underneath it, just again, same texture as the tentacles, disgusting, looks like a black kraken octopus with a added coat of disgusting slime on it.
All right.
And you just end up starting getting into a kicking, flailing match.
With my last action, I'm going to tuck into a ball.
All right.
Because I know exactly what's going to happen next. There's going to be a giant boom.
Concussion.
And I don't want to be, like this when the boom happens underwater. I want to be tucked into.
Sarge is gone.
very
Let's get the F out of here.
Max, what are you up to right now?
How many actions have I used so far?
You have used 3, including taking care of the coffee spill.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I have 2 left. Well, I would run in there, except for he said 3 magic words. That means don't run in there, so I won't. But I can try to shoot those tentacles as I'm going to walk across the water. I'm going to try to shoot those tentacles with my what was that? My railgun.
You do have it's not a great shot. You're dealing with the rift and the vehicle, but you and honestly, all the tentacles have now submerged, so it's basically now completely underwater again. You can see the water swirling around.
Can I at least hit the mass then?
The what?
The main body of the creature.
You can't see that either.
It's big, right? My point is, I'm shooting in that direction in order, like a last known position, if I have to, with the railgun, and because it's physical, I'm hoping, you
let some rounds
better
go
than
off.
Laser.
Splashes of water just go off like skipping stones in the area between the vehicle and the rift.
Oh.
Roll damage on the. What's the damage on the fusion block, Heathen Dog?
Oh, 2d6 times 10.
That was 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a 30-second timer. I don't know if you has it gone off yet? He set it off by shooting it, right?
No, I was thinking that was you were trying to swim away, it grabbed you, that'd be 15 seconds, you planted it. Okay, so we probably have another 10 seconds. Fair.
Okay.
Connell, Bobby, make a perception check, please.
That's the 2d10, right?
Nope, that is d20.
D20.
Man, I'm doing
d20.
All right, that's a 15.
It's pretty good. People you normally don't get any bonuses unless they're special.
Okay.
So, just catch me up. You were given instructions to bring the truck towards them, correct?
I was also getting instructions to make sure the truck is safe, and I heard big boom coming, and that equals not keeping the truck safe.
So you're resolved to stay there where the truck will be safe. Take a drag. Your cigarette, again, very good for something that came from the burbs. Not really what you're used to getting from in that region, but it's hitting. It's hot. It takes a little bit of the heat off. But you do see in the rear view mirror, probably about 300 feet behind you, a much it stands probably about 18 to 20 feet tall. It's very awkward, got long, it's white, kind of like, it's got like, the texture is like maggoty shell. And on top of it, it has a giant purple light kind of built into its flesh. And then just lots and lots of legs. It's probably, again, about 18 feet tall, but you can really just see this gigantic monstrosity, very clumsily, I should add, trying to make its way towards you, but very rapidly. Again, a couple feet behind. A few hundred feet behind you, about 400 feet probably. I don't know, objects in mirror, maybe closer than they appear.
Yeah, I hit the nope button, and I start driving it down to where the mech is.
So you're going to start it up. And pretty much make it down there with some haste, I assume?
Yeah, as I do that, I get on the radio. Big crawly thing behind me. Big, I mean big.
One thing at a time.
Truck is coming up behind you soon.
All right, so you start to head down there, flooring the gas. You pull off onto the road, barrel right through the little ridge of stones, and get onto the road pretty easily, and start taking off. You can see, again, you take another glance in the rear view, and it's a large, massive larva-type looking thing with these long insect legs like coming out, but while it's running, it's not very nimble. You can see the thing like falling and collapsing and pulling itself back up.
Can I see it from where I'm at? Could I take a shot?
You guys can't see it.
Yeah, me and Pork Express are going to where they have more firepower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this
all
is
right. Meanwhile, back at the pond,
I am in a ball. I am being absorbed. And I am counting down the last couple of seconds before either I get free or I die.
That was like a captain's log.
Yeah. Sergeant's log, incidental. I'm about to die.
Max, are you pretty much hanging out where you are?
No, I said I was going to try to get across to the other side. So I should be out of, hopefully, because my robot is pretty, I mean, the speed isn't bad.
Just a simple matter of pushing that stick forward. You make a couple little adjustments, and you can feel yourself
the fan.
to go through.
The fan.
Fan.
The
Move the
block
fan a little bit just to redirect it at your face. The air conditioning isn't always enough, and it feels nice to have that breeze. And
I fired the railgun. That had to add some heat somewhere, right?
you feel, and you just start propelling through the water. You don't have the same sort of, it doesn't slow you down nearly as much as it did them tromping through it. You pretty much just go through it as if it wasn't even there.
Okay. Well, once I'm at the other side and we're at another round, then I got things to do. But until then, I'm out of actions.
Well, when you get close to the other side, you get about halfway across. You want to roll damage on your fusion block?
Oh, sure. Outstanding. 90 MDC.
90 MDC. You can hear, you probably have noise suppression in that suit,
I do.
Don't you?
Yes.
You do. So it adjusts for it, but you can hear the sort of through the water, just very, what that sounds like underwater. And you see, Max, as you're making your way forward, you see the water just spike up like a geyser, and chunks of gelatin start to fly up in the air. You are
chunks
still
of nerdy
alive,
ogre.
Heathen dog.
I'm what?
After this happens, you're still alive, and you didn't really feel any damage hit you. You felt you felt a jerk kind of push you down towards the bottom, and it also released you. And when that happened,
I do not have any actions left.
Wow.
you don't have any actions left.
No.
Nerdy Ogre, what is your HDC?
What does HDC mean?
Your SDC, sorry, and what is your hit points?
Oh, hit points. SDC and hit points.
SDC is 47. Hit points is 27.
27. You take 37 SDC damage, but you don't take the blow. You don't get destroyed by the explosion. You take this to your skin from the acid. You suddenly feel yourself get jerked backwards around like you're in a dryer, and your ears bust. You feel this like brutal buzzing that is just overwhelming in your ears, and but you are not dead from the explosion. You take, however,
Wow.
What did you say that was? 90?
Yeah.
This thing is like Jello. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to dampen the explosion.
You take 17 MDC to your armor.
You have Plastic Man, right?
You have Plastic Man.
I believe that's 35 total.
And I'm going to add another 17 damage to your SDC.
That's 34 total. So you have 1 MDC left, I think.
Wait, I thought that second one was to the SDC.
Yes.
Oh, the first one was. That was the acid.
It was. Oh, I got rid of that die. I don't have it anymore. It was. No,
right,
the explosion, because it's not environmental. I'm going to add further STC damage to him.
Awesome.
For that. So that's what that was from.
Okay. Nerdy Ogre, good news. You're not dead. Your armor has 1 MDC left.
Yeah.
Now we're going to roll initiative.
You should have minus 47 to your SDC.
I thought it was minus 37 by SDC.
Sorry, 37.
Oh my God! Seriously, this is bullshit.
Connell, you can also roll initiative now.
Wow.
Nat 20.
That's my third one.
I got an 18.
Should I roll as well? Am I going to be able to do
Everybody should. Yep, everybody should.
Nerdy, you
21, baby.
roll a D20 as well.
So
I got a 20.
Wow.
I got a 22 again.
I got
21.
a 13.
I wish I'd rolled like this in real games.
What did you get?
Shit.
I wish I could roll a hit like that.
Yeah,
Actually,
right?
my dice like
Wish
me
I'd
for
rolled
the-
that on my Dodge.
Yeah. Is it a natural 20 or a modified 20?
Modified 20. I rolled a 19. I have a +1 to initiative.
What did you get, Connell?
What is? I mean, I rolled an 18. What is my initiative at? What is
Probably an 18.
Yeah, it's an 18.
Yeah, initiative bonuses are very rare.
I only
Okay.
have it because I'm in my robot.
You
Okay,
got
just want to make sure.
30. And he didn't do it. All right, Max.
Yes.
You got a nat 20 on initiative, so I'm going to give you a free attack right off the jump.
Woo.
So as this blows, all of a sudden you can see on the other side of the thing, part of the mass surface. It's a good 5-foot area. It's a blend of half of its body and tentacles rising up into the surface, but you do see an opportunity.
Is it still alive? I mean, I think it would be dead after that. I mean, if I have to, I'll take an action just to make sure that it's still alive.
It looks
double
like
tap.
Okay, it still looks alive. Great. Then yeah, I'm gonna hit since it's out of water. I'm gonna hit it with the dual blast lasers.
Roll to strike.
But you said that I had to wait before because I'm firing 2 shots. It's 2 cannons.
Oh, it's 2 cannons. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to come back. Oh, but you got the nat 20 on the initiative roll, so I'm going to give it to you in the first action.
All right. Then I roll a 12 plus my 12 to hit.
Roll damage.
Oh, Jesus. It's going to be a lot of dice, so stand by. Each one's 5d6. So 11 and 9. So 20 for the first one. And 11. Oops, sorry. Screwed that one up. I rolled too many dice. 11 and not 20 and 20. So 40.
Larger laser blasts streak across the water. You can see the reflection of blue light streak with them on the surface of the water, and each strike the tentacles, which blast them back from the sort of kinetic impact, and then they start to do a little, coil above the surface, theoretically in pain from the blast marks.
All right.
And since you use a double, Randy, that's your attack.
Okay, so I have a question. If I have 5 attacks, I don't shoot 5 times now, do I?
Yes. Not now.
Not
No, not
we
right
all
now,
take
yeah.
turns.
Oh, we all take turns. Let me just check it. I'm going to fire. A 9.
Damage.
That'd be 7 mega damage with my rifle.
Connell.
Yeah, I'm driving
As
down
you're
there.
flying down this, you start approaching the rock that goes out like a jump straight forward, where there's like a half pint rock on the side, and then the road slopes down to the left in a steep turn. You're coming on it. Super
You're going to
fast,
try and shred this,
pedal
aren't
to the
you?
metal with that thing chasing you. It's it's not gaining on you. It's definitely you've put some further distance behind it because, like I said, it's just clumsily dragging itself across the ground.
I am going to reasonably slow down the rig, not like jamming on the brakes, but reasonably slowing it down to make that turn. At the same time, I'm trying to make sure I can keep El Beastie in my rear veer and making sure I also don't bounce into the captain with, the truck.
You drop it down into gear and slow it down enough to make a controlled turn, get down there pretty quick. As you make the left and then the right to go back down towards the pond, you lose sight of the monster creature in your rearview mirror. But as you were accelerating on the straightaway, you put more distance between it. So it was probably what was originally like 400 feet behind you, barreling through the ground, became probably like 600 feet behind you by the time you took this turn.
Okay.
Nerdy Ogre. So your eardrums are blasted out. You just hear this very loud tone that you cannot escape from, that drowns everything else out. Your skin is on fire all around you, and you just took a very disorienting blast from the fusion block. I'm going to let you roll a d20 before you do anything, just to see if you are disoriented enough or oriented enough to even get an action off right now.
15.
15. So you do kind of get your senses together. You're now, since the top has blown up, all of a sudden you have much more freedom. And it is still a dome, but it is blown apart. So a lot of the gelatin has blasted out of it. And you can also feel your feet pushed down to the point that you're standing on the monster, and you have much more control over your body.
Why are you thinking?
Right, can I try?
Fuck out.
Can I try to slip out of the tentacles? Maybe it's slimy enough I can slip through.
You're not in the tentacles.
You're free, dude. Run.
You're free.
Oh hell! Then I run.
You're in the water.
Swim.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Swim.
So you're just gonna start making a break for it. Roll a d20.
Man, you say it like it's a bad thing.
8.
He's excited about his next character.
So as you try, and first of all, you reach up to try and get yourself out of this gelatin dome, and you really kind of struggle feeling like where the exit is, because the parts of it that are still intact is still something that you cannot push through, and you don't manage to find it in the quick few seconds that you search around. Heathen Dog, your action. And as this happens, the tentacles release you in every direction. The body of the monster shielded you from the blast, and the noise suppression shielded you from the explosion.
So I'm going to look at the monster. I'm going to try and find Private Davy, see if I can see him.
So you're underneath it. All you see is the bottom of like a giant black starfish.
Okay, then I'm going to maneuver toward the top where I know there should be a hole now.
Well, you'd have to go through the orifice for that to happen.
I have to go up its bum. Are you telling me I got to go in its bum?
Well, you could scramble. If you wanted to get to the surface, you could scramble your way up along the side of it. But if you want to
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I am not going inside the monster. That sounds like a bad idea.
I agree. Do you have climbing?
I mean,
so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use however many actions I need to use to get on top of it the long way.
You can roll a d20, or if you have a climbing skill and you like your odds better, you can.
I do not have a climbing skill.
Let's roll a d20. Let's say let's beat a 10 to try and navigate and pull yourself through the massive tentacles that are flailing around.
Okay.
But they are currently getting shot at the surface by Max and
10.
And that's what I said you had to beat, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So you push off with your feet off the ground and manage to kind of pull yourself up to the side of the monster. It doesn't even feel as you begin to pull yourself up that it even kind of notices you're there or regards you or moves or attacks you with tentacles. But that is about as far as you're able to get up in one action.
Fine.
Max?
Who is down still? It's just Warwick, right? Or are you standing also?
I'm up. I'm probably on the other side by now.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
You can see everyone now. As long as I'm out of the water, you can see everyone except.
And you've also been trudging forward, so you have a much better look. But the vehicle is not the obstruction that it was when you were further away.
Oh shit!
If everybody's standing, then all I'm doing is I'm going to get out of the vehicle, the truck's way, and I'm going to get to the other side of the water. Hopefully, I'm there at the end of this round or during this round. I'm not. If that creature doesn't seem to be alive, I'm not going to keep wasting ammunition on it because those guys are partially in the way.
It does seem to be alive. Heathen Dog, by the way, please make a retroactive perception check. And yes, Max. Yeah.
So it released Heathen Dog. So I thought it was dead. So it's not dead. It just kind of released him due to the energy.
You just saw him pop out of the water. And he's basically like, trying to get out of a pool, only trying to get up over,
I got you. I don't want to hit any of these guys, so I'm just going to make it to the other side and just keep reiterating, get out of the water, get out of the water, get out of the water.
How'd you do on perception?
3.
Forget I asked. As you're trying to pull yourself up, it starts to just vanish. It starts not to vanish. It starts to swim away, and it has a very powerful swim. Actually, what do you want to do? You can feel it. You're on it. So you were trying to climb over it. So you have enough that you're going with it right now.
Well, the only thing I can do is try and stop it. And the only way I can think of to do that is to jam my rifle into it and just unload. And when I say unload, I mean full auto.
So all right, so you're going to be probably from here up in the water. You have a hand on it. You're going to pull the rifle out and basically just stick it to it and start letting it go.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Stand by. I'm looking up the damage for my gun in full auto mode, which is 4d6, and it's not full auto. It's half a clip. I'm gonna burn half a clip on this thing.
I was expecting you to stick another damn grenade in it.
I do have one more.
I was thinking he might do that too.
Oh my god, 19.
Nice.
19 damage. You see chunks of slimy black flesh blast off of it, and there's this like black ooze that starts pouring out of the wound and further tainting the already disgusting water. You see like
I'm not the EPA. I don't care.
Yeah, it gets all over you, it mixes with the water. It's not a big deal, but you start laying into it, and it's taking you for a ride. So very quickly, it starts to, just in like 4 seconds, it's probably made it about 10 feet away from where it currently was.
Okay. Hey, as long as I'm still hanging on, I'm still shooting.
Let's see. We are at Randy.
Yeah. Can I still see enough of it to fire?
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and lay into it.
All right. Roll.
7. Does that hit?
Does that have to be an 8 or a 4 better?
Well, it depends. How far away is it?
He's probably about 20 feet away from it.
That's a 5.
Yeah, it's it. Yeah.
So then that'd be 7 mega damage. I am trying to move to the shore, though. I'm moving back so I can fire from there. I have a 2,000-foot range on this, it says.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but for ranged weapons beyond, I think it's 12 meters or 10 meters.
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. Beyond 60 feet, you have to roll an 11 or higher instead of a 5 or
12.
Wait, really quick. I might have misheard that.
Say that again.
What's the range on that rifle?
2,000 feet.
Okay, just making sure I heard that correctly.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, most of these energy rifles are pretty long range.
Yeah, but they're all lasers, so they're usually pretty good range, between 1,500 and 2,500 feet.
Sorry, I just wanted to verify what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, even your handgun has at least 1,000-foot range.
Yes, it does. It's one of Wilkes, the guy. Yeah.
You bring the truck. As you take the left, then you take the other right. Now you can see what's happening in front of you, Connell. You see the obvious giant purple rift sort of just mesmerizingly shimmering out in the middle of the lake. You see the mech, water splashing all around it as it makes its way further out. You can count. You know what? Make a perception check just for lulz.
16.
16. You can count. You see Randy. You can count Max. You don't really see where Heathen. Actually, because he has the blue armor, you do spot the blue paint job on the shoulders against the black monster. So you also spot Heathen Dog. You probably assume that Nerdy's dead. And so you pull down to the water. It is your action.
I know that there's something behind me coming at me. These guys seem to be handling whatever the fuck is in the water. I'm going to hop out of the truck, climb on top of, or I'm going to stay in the truck. I'm just going to stay in the truck and try to, I'm going to stay in the truck. And how deep is the water? Because I have no idea. And how high is the rig?
Well, you still don't have any idea. You're on the shoreline.
Okay.
Well, no, he has an idea.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, you can see the mech. It's about, you can see, as described, it goes up to about the rib cage on probably a man.
About 3 feet.
You can see Randy trudging through it well out into the middle of it near the rift. So it would probably submerge a good part of the vehicle that you're driving if you were to take it out there, similar to the tractor trailer.
So that begs the question: is this an ICE engine or is this a RIFTS? What do they call that? I forget that type of engine that they say it is. Not fusion. I can have it for my robot.
Nuclear?
No. It's oh crap. I don't have the book.
Well,
yeah, that
it-
was the next question I had. Do I think the rig is aquatic friendly?
It's
okay,
an APC.
all current day APCs have air intake that is above the hood.
Okay, that's that. Then I just keep.
That's what I know. I don't know about RIFTS future times, but current APCs, all of them have air that is
Then
above
I
the
am going to slowly enter the water and proceed because I don't want to run over. But the guy is going to pay me.
Okay, so we'll revisit that in a second. In the meantime, it is Nerdy Ogre, your attack. So as you tried to find your way out of this thing, all of a sudden, once again, you can feel the thing, its body angle as it starts to push itself away, and you kind of get thrown forward. But not thrown's a strong word because again, you're in gelatin, but kind of just lunged forward a little bit with its motion. Roll a d20. Let's. I mean, well, depending on what you want to do now, but if it's
okay, I'm inside, so its tentacles aren't wrapped around me now, right?
no, you're in the gelatin dome on top of it.
All right, with my left hand, I want to pull out my vibro knife.
Okay.
So, and all right, I rolled a 2.
So it takes 2 MDC damage. Just
No, he rolled a
stabbing?
2 to hit.
Oh,
No,
a 2 to hit. It's impossible.
Well, you told me to
in here, but sorry.
you told me to roll a d20 depending on what I wanted to do.
Oh, well,
so.
I thought you were going to try and crawl out again. So it was.
Okay.
I caught that, so I didn't want to tell you what to do. You do take an additional 5 SDC damage, or HP if you're down to that by now.
Not yet.
While he's
it's
looking
kind of
that up to
impossible
interject,
miss anything.
the engine types are solid oxide or nuclear, at least according to this right here. And I was just curious if that solid oxide was waterproof. But if we're just going to go with the fact that APCs have the air intake above, then we should be good anyway.
Okay. Sounds right to me. And that brings us to so
For the
sorry, go
damage, I rolled a 6.
Okay. So Heathen Dog, we're at you.
All right. Well, I put the first half of the clip in. I'm going to put the second half of the clip in.
Again, pieces of flesh go all over the place,
Hang
and
that wasn't as effective. 15.
again, pieces of flesh go flying all over the place. You are able to hang on. Roll a d20. Let's see if you're able to hang on.
Sure. 16.
16. You're able to hold on with one arm as you just start putting shots into the side as it pulls you out. You can hear outside. You can't even hear the shots, Nerdy Ogre. You're again just hear that ringing.
The tinnitus. That's all you got.
That's all
Will
you
somebody please answer the damn phone?
It's not our phone. That's bad. It's yours. Shut up.
Mac, on you.
Oh, mine?
Yep.
Okay, so, yeah, dang it. I don't have much I can do, unfortunately, because these guys are still in the way. So I'm going to use the railgun this time. But I am going to stop. So actually, hold on. Let me figure out my movements here. I'm still in the kind of the safe area of the road. I'm going to step off the road so that the truck can come through.
You can't see where the road is anymore because you were out in the water. You're in the middle of the pond.
Oh, you did it. You did it. Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd actually gone out there. All right. So if I'm out in the water, then in that case, I'm going to try to find these damn thing's tentacles. Do I see Heathen Dog getting kind of tossed around here?
So how are you going to proceed with the rift in the vehicle? Because you're now, let's just say you're now coming up on those two things.
So I thought I was past that part.
You're about there. I just need to know like how you're getting through.
My goal was to just circumvent that so I can get to the creature. I want to get to Heathen, or whoever's the first one I come across that's still thrashing and dealing with this damn monster, because I have a 50 strength cargo claw here that I'm going to clamp it with.
To you.
That's what I thought.
Make a piloting check, a robot piloting check.
Not a problem. All right. So that falls under basic, right? All right. It's not as good as I thought. I got a 23, so that makes it by 40. 42.
So as you're trudging through and trying to get to where you're getting, you get to the point again where you're passing in between the rift and the vehicle because it is the shortest way to where you're going. And as you get in there, because it's a pretty wide vehicle, you do feel, just in the piloting seat, you do feel that the left leg of the mech suddenly hits something metal solid feeling down below the surface, closer to where the rift is.
Gotcha.
You're able to keep the mech steady and upright despite it and maneuver around, but you do notice that you just hit something, and it also kind of had, even though it's underwater, it had like that thud sort of sound, kind of like if you were to just hit a locker, underwater. It's very distinctly metal.
Gotcha. Unfortunately, people are dying right now. I've got to worry about that first. So if I can get close, if I can't, I'll wait. But as soon as I get close enough,
you're about 20 feet away.
Then I'll have to wait till next action.
Well, it is a big monster, just so you know, too. It's got about a 10 to 12 foot span just in the body before you even get to the tentacles, and it is surfaced right now. So while Heathen Dog might be there, you have like 9 to 10 feet of real estate of target, just so you have a proper visual.
Okay, that's a little different. All right. So then I guess I'm going to get to somebody as quickly as I can. I will gun it one more time. This time I'll use the railgun. So I don't have to waste an extra action. And I rolled 10 plus, I think it was 2. Oh, no, this is an energy weapon.
It's not trying to dodge. It's not dodging anything.
So I hit. Alrighty then. Oh, the railgun does 1d4 times 10. I have to mark off another burst, which is 3, so 30. 30 points.
30. Little chunks of flesh again start to fly up along. This time again, like in a across it, and this time it starts to it gets a very violent sort of reaction out of that last shot. Like it didn't enjoy that one at all. The tentacles sort of rise up and out of the water, and it even though it's still moving, those shots caused it to kind of spasm and in every direction with these massive, probably 20-foot long tentacles in every direction. But most of them surfaced and just kind of did some spasm, and then it tries to push forward into the water again.
Theoretically, I have one action left. I think.
Everybody does. Everybody's got actions. Okay. Randy, your go.
I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to get too close to that mess because I don't think I can do much. I'm just going to fire again. Fingers crossed. 13. 7 damage. That's
7 damage.
You're hitting 7s a lot.
Okay. I think it's not much.
I mean, are you using a rifle?
I'm using Wilkes laser rifle. 3d6.
Wilkes are weak. They're not powerful. They're not
I mean, you're not going to compare it to a robot, so.
Right. I guess that's what it is.
So you're doing all right?
I'm doing all right for a fairly regular dude.
That brings us to you, Bobby, who, again, you're going into the water slowly. You can see that, you have full range of vision of what's going on. There's no reason to repeat it. Nerdy?
All right. I'm going to keep slashing it with the vibro.
Okay.
Party, get the fuck out.
2.
2 MDC, and you take an additional 3 HP damage.
Oh, or SDC if you haven't run out yet.
Heathen Dog?
Not yet, but probably the next one.
Okay, so I have no more. I have to change my clip for more ammo.
You can't do that with one hand.
Exactly. So I have to make a choice. Because I got one more fusion block left.
Oh, God.
I'm dead.
Madre Diaz.
Give me a second.
Whoa.
No. I'm going to jump off. So next round I can change my clip.
Okay. So you just let it go.
Yeah, I just let it go.
It has no intention of taking you. It just continues.
Wants to get away. Yeah.
Is this thing getting close to the swampy tree area?
The swampy stuff is mostly on the side. On the other side, the road rises back up out of the dirt and continues on into the city center where you saw the buildings and the structures covered in trees and stuff in the background. Max?
Is everybody, so the only person is Davey still, right?
Correct.
Like everybody else I can see?
You can see.
Or I'm aware of.
I've stopped moving. I'm not heading toward it.
To be perfectly fair, not to diminish Davey's survival chances, but there's really no reason for you to think he's alive.
No, that's fair. All I'm saying, do I see everybody else except for him?
Correct. Clear.
And the monster's trying to bail away?
Correct.
All right, what's this thing I'm standing on?
I'm
going to use my grip, and if I can't get it right now, that's fine. I'm going to use one of my claws, and I'm going to step to the side, and I'm going to pick it up.
Roll d20.
Okay. And in case it matters, my claws have a strength of 50. Robot. Roll a 2. I'm getting 2s and 20s.
What is this?
So the first time you reach for it, you end up kind of knocking it over, and when or hitting it and not able to grab it. And when you do that, you make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a 7.
it's a rift move.
You notice that the rift seems affected, but when you knock that box, it doesn't dissipate, but it seems to. You don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but it seems like it was affected. A change in the light. Gotcha. But second try, you're able to grab it, and I'll let you take it from there. Pulling it out of the water, is that?
Yeah. I'll lift it up if I can.
So you lift it up, and you see that it is a box, a giant metal box with sorts of tubes and blinking colors and some blinking lights on it come out with it. When you do, the rift again starts to get, it starts to just destabilize in this way. You can also see there is an antenna coming up, and wrapped around the tunnel is like a bag, a soaking wet bag. Pretty big, probably, you can fit, it's like it's backpack sized, and it's draped, stuck on the box around the antenna.
Understood. I'm figuring my action's done unless you want me to keep.
Yep. No. Meanwhile, the tentacle monster drops under the water, and you see, a little swirl as if somebody's clapping the water, under its surface, where it just kind of affects it a little bit, and then it just quiets down, and you don't see any trace of it.
Let's get
Danny boy.
Davies, you got to get out of there, man.
Oh, I forgot about poor Danny boy. Hold on.
You got to get out of there.
You take another 4 HP damage.
Okay.
You're now in excruciating pain. It feels like you have basically been doused in close to boiling water for like the last 45 seconds of your life. And you can't hear anything. You have tinnitus.
And I'm now in the hit point.
Ouch.
Not good.
It is your action. Oh no, it's Randy's action. I'm sorry.
I can't see it. I guess I'm gonna say Dave's gone. I guess get the hell out of the water. That's a question. Right.
Is that pretty much everybody's take except for Davey?
That's a question. I'm waiting
if it got away so much that I can't see it, then I'm going to head toward the opposite shore while changing my magazine.
Heading back the way you came?
Nope. Heading to where the captain told me to go, the other side.
The other side is where the monster, you last saw the monster going in that direction.
Oh, the monster was going to where I was ordered to go?
It was, yes, it's going in that direction away from where you were, and everybody's coming from the side that you came from, so it's fleeing in that way. Opposite of where the fire is. Then
I'm going to follow it, but not on purpose, because it's going the way I was going anyway.
Okay. Davey, it's just you and it at this point, so let's center in on that.
If you can get out, that would be amazing.
Do it. Be a hero. You can.
I'm gonna have to have a 16 or higher to get out.
Come on, that's 25% chance you can do it.
19.
19. So, despite the fact that it is pushing forward and swimming quickly, because you're inside, you're not really affected by the current. You're only kind of affected by the shifts in direction and momentum. Feeling around, you get your hand. You can feel it immediately as you get it out of the acidy, eroding dissolvent that's inside this, and you feel what the water that didn't feel really good before all of a sudden feels like the best water you've ever felt, as you can feel it from your arm up as you reach around and find the hole that was blown in this thing by the fusion block, and you're able to start grabbing and pulling yourself up. You get about up to the waist, this action out of it with your legs still inside. You take an additional 6 HP damage.
He gets out just in time to die.
Jesus.
Don't do it. Don't die.
No. I'm still alive.
Oh my!
I'm still alive.
Does he stand up? Do we see him?
You see his. You don't see him.
Okay.
All right.
I see his non-seeing. Okay. Well, I guess I'm heading to the other side too. I'm following Sarge. Let's go.
So you guys are pursuing it?
No.
We're planning to get out of this place.
We are following orders to the other side of the pond. It just
But not
happens
on
to be
purpose.
going there first.
Hopefully, it'll turn and move away.
All right. So, Connell, Bobby, you're, kind of just lumbering through the water. The resistance of all of the water, you can definitely feel it as you're accelerating. It really drags down the speed of the vehicle. The windows aren't. I wish, you know what? I kind of want to glance at this book and just hold on one second. This is important.
Yep, no problem. By the way, while he's doing that, I have some sad news to announce for this Sunday. Heathen Dog and I have to come up with actual real topics. Kevin and Sean are unfortunately not going to be able to be with us this Sunday because of the events that happened this week, and they'd prefer to reschedule, and I'm totally okay with that.
If it wasn't so sad, I would make a joke that they're trying to duck me.
No, it's like,
Because of
I
my
just want to let
scathing
everybody
question.
know who might have been looking forward to that. I'll change everything probably tomorrow, and we'll find whatever the next RIFTS topic happens to be. But
I don't know what it would be.
Dead Rain.
No. We're still
no,
we're
in
finishing up
Rift.
with RIFTS. Yeah.
Oh, it's still on Rift.
We
Oh.
really did everything that we needed to do.
So
Yeah.
But I think that was important for me to let everybody know. So, but they're still plan on coming. It's just I'm gonna get through this, and I fully understand that.
This might be a 2-cigar night.
Ribeye water, I'm going to say, does not reach the open windows of the APC, but it does kind of creep up pretty close to it. So you continue on into the water as this is happening, and you guys are all making your way in the direction that you came, or the direction that you're headed.
Direction we're headed.
Commanded. Yep. Okay. Dave, roll one more time. Let's say beat a 10 this time.
All right, you can do it, Davies. You can do it. Davies gonna get out. I can feel it.
9.
I felt wrong. I can't feel it.
Wait, is this a strength?
Did you say 9?
He said 9.
I rolled a 9. Is this a strength?
No,
I got
no,
a 19 strength. That should some sort of bonus.
This is you doing the best you can, trying to climb out of acid jelly while the monster
trying to
is
free
moving
your
through
leg.
the
Oh, I'm
water.
not all the way out yet.
No, you are waist deep, and you tried to get yourself up, and as you pulled your leg up to get all the way out, you misjudged solid for liquid underneath and ended up dropping back into it. You take an additional 4 HP damage.
No.
And your eyesight is terrible, you're noticing now. Very hard to see, and your skin feels like it's been boiled, so you're not having a good time at all. The water, while it was a improvement over the acid, is
still not great. Yeah,
it's still not great.
Oh man.
So, but I'll let you roll again because they're just making their way across. So there's no reason to go unless anyone has anything they want to interject with. You can roll.
No,
again,
you already said that we can't see him, so you don't know anything's going on.
Yeah.
You're just making your way up.
So
All right,
roll
roll them
better this
again.
time. Roll better. Be the ball.
13.
No.
There you go.
13. So now you manage to push yourself up, and with help of the momentum of the monster, because it's going one way, you kind of just fall out of it and are now free of the monster, who continues on.
All right. Tell me when we can see his floating half-conscious body.
So how much HP do you have left?
I have 15.
Your skin has been burned all over, and your eyes feel like they have also taken burns, and I mean directly to your eyeballs.
Oh,
You are in super bad pain, and yeah, you're not having a good time at all. But you are out, and you are making your way. Whatever you're doing, I'm actually not going to tell you what you're doing, but
Toxic Avenger.
Well, the first thing you do is take a breath.
Yeah.
Because even with a 26 physical endurance, he's about at the end of his holding my breath rope.
26 physical endurance, probably been about a minute and 15 seconds since you've been underwater.
Which is,
so,
I think he can still do that.
Yep. So that's about, good roll.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
I'll head over to get him. If I see him, I'm going to head over and grab him.
am I able to stand up? Because I imagine
you
I'm not able to scream. I'm just trying to breathe.
Yeah, you're able to stand up. You rise up out of the water. The sun hitting your burned skin now. And now that you're out, you see that your skin does not look like it used to. It is very damaged. All, every finger, every fingernail, everything that's super uncomfortable, you are damaged from head to toe.
Oh.
Does his skin look saggy?
You can't really see it. You can just see all of a sudden he pops out of the water. You might almost shoot him at first just because you're looking for targets, but you're surprised to see Dave emerge from the water where the monster was.
Yeah, dark man. That's good. That one's good, Travis.
I'll run over and
yeah, that's kind of
That's what it reminded me of, the RoboCop scene.
Yeah, you're trending in that direction. You're trending in that direction.
Oh my goodness.
That's nasty.
So
I'm going to shamble.
You were sharing that with another body, by the way. I forgot to emphasize that point, but
say what now?
Yeah, so you're up. You're making your way back. You're alive. Everyone can now see. All of a sudden, you pop up out of the water.
I'm gonna go help him.
Making your way back.
Yeah.
I'm probably still the closest to him, since I just jumped off last round. So I'm going to try and
see in the little parts that aren't covered by his plastic man armor.
Yeah, I'm going to worry about that when we get out of the water.
So you're just grabbing him?
I'm just grabbing him and I'm going.
Going where?
Going to where I'm supposed. Why do you keep asking me that?
Continuing on?
Why do you? I'm following orders. Why do you keep asking me where I'm going?
Good coalition soldier.
You're all right. So you're trudging on. Randy, make a perception check.
Oh boy. New die. Sorry. This is not humanly possible.
2?
Oh my. No. A1.
Outstanding.
See, I keep stealing the 20s. That's what's going on.
New dice.
So you're just staring.
I have almost. No.
You're staring. Bobby, you can make a perception check too. You're gonna have to. Yeah, you can make a perception check too.
14.
You take a glance and you see the giant white, 20-foot tall larva-looking thing being clumsily propelled by legs with a big pink glowing orb sort of built into some membrane on top of it, barrel around the corner and start to, stumble towards the shoreline.
I hit the radio on our 6.
Where's 6? 1, 2. I only got 5. 2. Unbelievable.
Are we still in combat actions or are we now free flow?
You're free.
Oh, okay. I'm going to turn that direction while I still tell him, get across the damn water.
I'm moving. I'm getting the heck back so I can maybe fire from the beach if there's a beachhead over there.
Well, you're in the middle of like an 800-foot long lake.
Oh, okay.
You have a ways to go.
We're 400 feet away from the other side.
Yeah.
All right. I do the back up and fire thing, I guess.
All right. Roll the strike. If you hit it, roll damage.
Now remember, you're over 60 feet away, which means you have to roll a 12 or higher with bonuses.
Okay, that's me. I can do this.
That's you. Yes, you have to roll a 10
Well-
because you get a +2 because of your weapon proficiency.
No, remember, target number is 8. It's 5 or 8, depending on range.
I was 12.
No, it's 5 or 8.
5 or 8? Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
8. So you have to roll at least a 6.
Of course not.
What'd you roll?
3.
God damn it.
This is unbelievable.
And wait, as a crazy, you don't have any bonuses to hit?
Oh no, because my
Bonuses
physical
strike?
prowess. My physical
Oh,
prowess.
that's right, because it's weapon proficiency. So
Yeah.
aimed would be an aim shot, pulling the trigger one time is +3 right there.
Right.
Well, that only gives him 6.
Yeah,
Right.
You don't have anything else on top
I
of that as a
plus
crazy.
1.
Really?
Plus
Oh,
1.
God, 1
Oh,
shot.
7.
God.
All right, he's got 7. That's great. All right.
He told you
no.
you should have came at night.
I couldn't hardly find any strike bonuses. It was hard to find them.
Yeah.
Did you roll
Wow.
damage?
No, I missed. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
So, Max, you also have this box in your claw on your hand, your mech hand.
I'm asking this because I don't know your idea of running. I know what I want to do, but I'm going to ask this even though I normally wouldn't. Did I really understand that messing with this box fiddled with the rift in some way?
You noticed that when you knocked it over, it just sent the rift reacted.
All right, so that wasn't something that would be no. This could happen anyway. It's totally coincidental.
Don't need a magic lore. Don't need a rift lore. You notice that when you knocked that over, you've been looking at the rift for 3 minutes or whatever it's been, and
Got it.
reacted to that.
So I've got it in my claw hand here.
Correct.
I'm still waiting for Bobby to get across the damn water. I have a vibro sword here.
Just send it right through.
Yes.
As you drive it through, first it pierces through the metal, sparks go flying off the side, and then it also releases some sort of like blue purple energy that you just barely see before it kind of dissipates. And then right afterwards, the rift starts to flash, and you can see the integrity of it start to fail as the box starts to like whistle and whine, and sparks start to shoot out of it in different directions, and it starts to
Imagine
shake.
me for the next rest of my actions taking this and I'm stirring it with the vibro blade. I'm just whatever I can do. Just
the moment you do, the humming of the rift just goes silent as it vanishes. Sparks again go flying, pieces of metal, tube, all that sort of thing as you put a giant gash in this box, and then the rift is just gone.
Great.
Good deal.
Doesn't actually help us in our present situation, but it's good for the future.
Hey, one thing solved. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
there you
solved. One thing we think is solved, but let's. Yeah, I'm done. So whoever's next.
I'm running Davey to the other side. That's all I'm doing. Got him on my shoulder. Just run the other side.
Randy, anything?
Yeah, I'm going to keep moving back and firing. I'm going to try.
Just keep moving back. All right.
Try to
you
shoot
can
that
just-
creature.
You need to roll a 4 or
have-
higher.
4 new D20s. So 4 or higher. Come on, you people.
Why don't you-
11. Ha ha.
There you
Why
go.
don't you roll once and multiply it by 10 if you're just going to keep doing it, because it can't do anything for quite a while. You have about 500 feet away from it. You're
I'll multiply
400
my
feet out into
damage
the
by
water.
10. My
Yeah.
damage by 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just
That would be 100 then.
100 damage.
Wow.
Outstanding.
That's going to be over the course of
The whole round, yeah. Or
yes,
2 rounds.
but you're just
All my actions. Sounds good.
yeah. And there actually isn't a round yet. We're still free flowing because nothing is
that.
tangible at the moment. So that's the situation. Brandy, just letting him go. You see blue laser blasts streak across the water. Again, every single one carries with it like a blue light shadow across the water. And everyone hits it. Again, this thing is super clumsy. Everybody make perception checks.
12.
Oh no! There we go. There we go. Karma kicked in. I got me a 1. Bastard.
13.
Max, you're still trying to destroy the rift.
I got fire.
Who got a 13?
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay. So as you're smoking, driving, and making your way through these ponds, you spot two more of those little tiny things that you shot in the truck. They're just kind of perched on branches on the outskirts of the pond, but you can see them, the white, disgusting maggot color against the dark branch and the dark trees. You can see them surrounding the ponds, smaller versions. But this one, again, in the rear view, every time it takes a step, it's very clumsy, can barely hold its weight up. It's not, it is what it is, but it is making its way, and it's just now hit the shoreline, the water, so it is coming.
I hit the radio again. We got small boogers on the tree.
Got small boogers on the trees, boys.
And our booger pickers melted.
Meanwhile, Randy's just letting them have it from the water.
Unloading.
Once Bobby is finally past my mech, I'm going to walk backward and start shooting at that thing as well. But I need Bobby to get across the river or pond, whatever the hell this damn thing pond is, before I start actually backing up.
I am moving reasonably as fast as I can. You just hear me cussing as I'm driving by.
So you're facing it, Max, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So again, you're out in the water. You're about you're getting close to them, Bobby. You're probably about 250 feet out, pushing through the water, and this thing is reached the point of it's about 20 feet in, splashing around, getting pew, pew, popped by Randy's blaster pistol. And Max, as you're turning to look at it to fire, you see it kind of lean up and make a perception check.
All right, perception check. I rolled me a 10.
So it looks just like a large sort of maggot that's propelled by these long legs that go up and then kind of come down. So it's got the
kind of like a spider.
There you go. Only many more legs. Gross. All white, much taller, and the legs, they don't look built to carry such a large, kind of disgusting body. You don't really see any features on it except for, again, an orifice unrelated to the one that Nerdy Ogre got sucked up inside of it. And as you're turning to fire, you just see this green schlopfest get blown out of its frontal orifice type area and come raining down on the truck that that Connor is trying to drive through the thing with, and you just see this like green ooze just rain on the back of it, and like little steamy wisps kind of come up
there's the acid.
It landed.
There's the acid. Well, RIP truck.
But there was a good amount of distance between the pursuing monster and the truck, so it didn't get the full blast. It got like like a misty spray on the edge of its range for vomiting that up.
I keep saying as it rubs.
Randy's just laying into this thing relentlessly.
That's what they call me, Mr. Relentless.
Hey, Bobby, can you shoot and drive at the same time?
The small arms fire, though, is not slowing down its progress, even though it is hitting it. It's not like, it doesn't look like it's affecting it.
You said this truck has weapons?
Yes.
Well, it did. The acid probably destroyed him, but whatever, yeah.
Can I rotate?
How much acid damage did it take?
It's got a turret on top. Or it's got a giant minigun on the top of it that you can operate from inside the APC.
What is its FA, or does it have a full 360?
We'll say it has a. We'll say it looks like it has a full 360.
I rotate it as I'm driving. I'm trying to rotate it around, then I start firing as I say, "Fuck it."
Do you have the skill weapon systems?
I will tell you in a second. Hand-to-hand expert.
I don't think you have weapons.
No, I do not.
Then it is just a straight die roll.
Don't roll a 15.
No bonuses.
Nat 20.
That is
Wow.
really good.
Nat 20. So
That
with
would've been
that
really
nat
good.
20, as you start to make some, control adjustments and everything, and as you can see the thing just barreling in the rear view, you think of the massive, big minigun that's just sitting on top of it, and kind of a feeling of satisfaction just washes over you as you're going to turn this thing and just put about 5,000 bullets into it. But when you begin to operate the controls, it is unresponsive.
Goddamn acid. Burned out the hydraulics. Some bitch.
Not.
That's my story.
I like that story.
Max is behind me, so I can't go with that thought. I just keep driving.
Max is in front of you.
Oh, is he in front of me?
Yeah, Max is in front of you.
Well, I guess without having a gear, I have absolutely no idea what I have for gear. So, in theory, can I like grab a grenade out somewhere and chuck it out the window behind me?
You can certainly try.
I mean, that's
no, don't do that. It's just gonna fall in the back.
Even dog is not in any.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just going to keep driving. I'm just going to keep driving.
Blow yourself up.
Again, it's about 200. It's about 250 feet behind you. About 200 feet behind you at this point.
Yeah.
No kid, you'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah. I'm just
No,
going to keep
come
driving.
on, Tom Brady. You can make that throw. Yeah.
There is
right.
There is, where he did spew that acid everywhere. The bulk of it landed well short of you, and the moment it hit the water too, it just raised like a wall of steam and stuff from the mix.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep driving.
Keep
While
pushing
he keeps
forward.
driving, if we're still in free flow, if we're not, let me know.
We're in free flow. Yeah.
I'm going to use one of my dual laser shots, but I'm making a called shot for that thing's face hole.
Roll to strike.
Front orifice.
Or front orifice, whatever we want to call it. Yeah. All right. I rolled 18 plus its energy weapon, so a 20, not natural.
Roll damage.
Oh, that's a lot again. That's not a lot. So that's 4.
Oh, Jesus.
4 and 6, so 10 for the first one. And 13. 23 for the second one.
These shots from the mech do affect it. So laser fire and etc. are harming it, and the velocity on the shots from the mech is just a little more extreme. So you do kind of see it, lunge this way and that way as it takes the 2 blasts. The legs do like a little dance as it kind of just stumbles and goes nowhere, and then it just mindlessly starts to, stumble and splash through the water once
At
more.
least shoot it in the acid. The acid injector.
Yep, you got it right in the face. Got right in the face twice.
The mother-in-law is still up. The mother-in-law is still up.
In the meantime, other than that, as Bobby's driving the truck, I'm walking backward. I'm going to continue to shoot. I'm just going to kind of rotate my weaponry while I'm following him, just walking backward.
So, Connell, in your rear view, you're pushing forward as fast as you can safely with the vehicle. You're watching this stupid monster, terrifying but clumsy, splashing through the water. Continues to take shots. Randy continues lighting it up, but it continues coming and coming and coming. It launches up another gust of acid, which this time it's much closer. Max, your truck takes...
So it shot over me and hit the truck?
Yes, your truck takes 90 MDC damage.
I didn't get the damage from last time, so I have a total of 100 damage on the thing right now.
It was like 2 and like 6 or 2 or 4 or something like that. the thing continues again, carrying on. It's getting close to the point that you're getting a little bit nervous. And then as it gets large up in the rearview mirror, it just collapses and falls headfirst into the water. A little spasm from its leg happens as you guys are all laying into it. Max, from inside your mech, these are all very subdued noises. You couldn't be more comfortable. Again, 69 degrees. Coffee is still in the thermal, still very warm.
Oh, it didn't spill? That's awesome. Drinking. Just in case I need to. Earth Dawn.
But as this stupid creature, got itself in a situation where it was just dragging itself through the water towards people and wasn't really in it. You guys just literally post up in the water, man and mech, and just continue to light it up until finally big enough chunks start to come off of it that it just kind of collapses headfirst into the water. And after it lands and drops down, the pink orb that's kind of locked in a membrane on its back is still visible at the very tippity top, and you can see the pink light hue under the water. But as it collapses and falls under, it starts to fade.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, that's the second
I'll
problem.
make a perception check real quick.
Oh, everybody?
Nope.
Just
Nope.
Not me. I'm not looking.
9.
Am I at the shore yet?
No.
And so, like I said, it collapses into the water. The pink light, this one much larger than all the ones on the smaller one, goes dim, and it just collapses into the water. In the water, now that it's dead, it looks vile. It has a texture that looks like the cross between some sort of like shell and some slimy maggot sort of texture. All of it is very like pearly, just like a nasty luminescent, white. It's just kind of disgusting looking creature. You don't see, so it's collapsed under the water, and the pink orb has gone dead. Everybody make a quick perception check.
Including me again?
Nope.
I've now officially rolled more 2s than 20s.
8.
2.
Hey, we're 2 buddies.
As you were.
All right. Medic.
Yep. Let's get that.
Medic.
Do you have a medic?
I don't know. That's why I'm screaming.
I have first aid if I need to use.
No, you don't count. I need a medic for you, dumbass. I need another medic.
Not me.
Nobody here has any kind of. If the coalition wanted me to be able to patch people up, they'd have taught me.
I will get out of. Well, first of all, I want to make sure the area is secure. Sergeant,
Sir.
everybody's alive right now. Let's just make sure the area is secure. I would like you and Walt, what the fuck, Warwick, to quickly scout just the immediate area enough where I can get out of this, get out of my life of luxury for a moment here to go over and take a look at Davies.
Okay,
Hi, sir.
I get on it.
Warwick, you go east, circle north. I'm going west, circling north.
All right,
Bobby, get that truck to a place of safety. Get it behind cover, do something, and then clean it off.
I go. If I can get out of the water, I'm going to, but I want to start hoofing as hard as I can to head east and then loop around north. Yep.
I will place Davies' half-conscious body on the shore, about 10 feet from the icky water, and then I will search my perimeter.
So
There is no sign of the original black Kraken monster. That you don't see any movement in the water, anything like that. Everything is very still now, and you also just the ambience is different without the rift humming there anymore. The rift is now gone. So as you make your way around, you don't see anything. You do see that there was you see a dead little tiny praying mantis maggot millipede thing off to the side of the lake that you didn't shoot. And it doesn't look like it's splattered by gunshot or anything.
It's just dead, just dropped over, keeled.
Just dead. But
Okay,
you don't
Hey,
see anything
maybe
else.
killing the mama monster, kill all the road. That'd be nice.
That would be cool if they're all connected.
Or killing the machine, or killing the rift, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever killed him was good. Let's go.
You do still have the box in your clawed hand, even though you've done significant damage to it, and it still does have that that big satchel attached to the. But you still have possession of that.
I'm gonna set that down in the meantime, and I'm waiting for my report. So
yeah, as soon as we're done with the perimeter, we're gonna call either all clear or enemies present.
Yep.
So you got all clear all around. There is no trace. As of now, you don't see any trace of the tentacle monster.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes, Sergeant.
Sergeant McCool here, sir. Perimeter is clear.
Thank you. Keep an eye out. I'm going to make one check, read sensory equipment, or what? I'm going to look at my radar just to make sure there's nothing freaky around that I can see on there. Just to verify long range, whatever. And if that's clear also, then I'm going to get out and I'm going to start rendering first aid to Davies.
Everything is clear. The sensors don't pick up anything in the area. You don't feel like there's any danger anywhere. Everything is quiet. When you do get to Davy, are you getting out of the mech now?
Yes, getting
So
out
you
of the
guys
mech.
are on the far side of the shore where you originally started?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. The cockpit opens up.
Oh, God!
The heat hits you fast and hard. All of the air conditioning just vanishes as the opening is so massive. It's like it wasn't even there.
Guys, live in this shit. I'm going to get down. I'm gonna go and like I said, I'm gonna work first aid on him. There was one other thing I wanted to think about, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to spend 8 ISP. This might not be necessary at all. I don't care, but if there's any chance, I'm gonna calm him down. Basically, I'm gonna remove his fear.
Okay.
He had that horror factor issue before. Also, just a lay suasion-y thing.
He's breathing super heavy.
Yep.
Still getting his breath from being underwater for so long, and he's got, I don't know, would they be first or third degree burns? What's the one if I held your hand in like boiling water for a couple seconds? That'd probably be
Isn't that
second.
Is it? No.
Depends on the second.
Second degree burn.
Depends on how long, but that goes to second.
Second degree burns from toe to head.
Well, we'll find out if I actually do something useful like aloe vera or something not so useful like butter. And I give him butter. It wasn't a crit fail. It was just my first aid check. It's 50-50, man. What do you want? It was coin flip. And I failed the coin flip.
I have nothing like that.
Am I conscious? Am I able to even
You're
help?
conscious.
You better hope not.
I didn't injure him more. I just failed to treat it.
But I'm saying if 80% of your skin has been boiled, I would rather be asleep.
Yep.
You should be going into shock, honestly.
Hey, he's not
fair
afraid.
enough.
He's not afraid though.
Yeah,
He's not afraid.
that might affect it. Shock's a proper reaction, though, right?
Bobby now is very close. He's coming up about 20, 30 feet away from the shoreline. The swell of water kind of pushes out and cascades aside as he moves the truck through the pond. And it finally reaches a point where it starts to rise back up and the water starts to drop down on both sides as you make your way up towards the shore and pull up alongside the mech, holding a destroyed box the size of like a trunk. And just parked there with the cockpit open. You can see that Davy is now in rough shape with burns all over him. He still has his hair, but his skin looks pretty bad. And he is in obviously really bad pain. And you pull up, so everybody is on your right. That's like the only spot that you have to pull up the truck on.
Okay.
Seriously, nobody else took first aid.
Hey, you know what? Coalition didn't teach somebody didn't need it.
Didn't even. Yeah. Not even thought. Crazy.
I actually looked to get it. I literally could not acquire it.
It's part of my OCC, but anyway, that's out of character stuff. So, well, let's get him. Hey, open up the truck. I'm gonna get Davies in the back there.
You're gonna open up the truck from where?
The outside, the doors, or
Passenger side or driver's side?
Oh, passenger side.
Okay. You pop
Passenger
open
side?
the truck. No water inside. The cabin managed to stay dry, airtight. Connell has gotten the truck here safely.
I see. Hey,
There is
Bobby.
little bits of like not steam, but steam-esque vapor kind of coming off the truck where it took rain from the acid.
Look, Bobby, that wasn't your fault. Good job. I would ask that next time you actually shoot back, but we'll work on that. It's your first run. So let's get help me get Davies in the back of the truck here. He's not feeling so hot.
Hop out truck. I hop out, walk around, help him get Davey into the truck.
Max, make a perception check.
I'm failing those. That one.
Yes.
Will you stop with the perception check now?
My brother.
Dude, I'm either rolling 20s, 1s, or 2s. It's all good.
So you're getting what up into the truck?
Davies.
I forget now, apparently. Yeah, Davies.
Yeah.
Oh, Davies up into the cab. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to get it. Well, if hopefully there's like a back seat, hopefully you get
there
him
is.
laying across
You can get them up there pretty quick.
Okay.
You're focused on him. You guys get up there, send the seat back, and you manage to get. It's excruciating getting up into the truck. Every time your skin touches a surface, even when it's sitting down, when it's against the inside of your Plastic Man armor, it is painful. But you do manage to get up into the truck.
Would common sense say that we should rip his armor off of him?
I don't know. I don't have that.
Roll first aid again. If you make it.
Enough.
I don't have first aid. I don't know.
Well, oh, I made it this time. 42.
No, that'd be bad.
Well,
Because you
it's not
will rip off his skin with it.
maybe.
No, that's what'll happen.
Maybe.
You're gonna pull his armor off?
No, well, I mean, I don't. Is the armor that tight on somebody's skin?
Oh, so you're doing a first aid check?
Yeah. I got.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. There ain't that much armor left.
Yeah, he only has one NBC left of his armor.
But it is all there. So
it's just all thin and lots of.
Yeah, it's probably the chest piece, the torso, that took that amount of. Well, I guess a lot of it did, but it is still all there. Now that he's in the truck, you'd probably have to get back out of the truck for this to happen.
He's keeping his armor.
Okay.
It's hot out here.
If we get him back to a
just so we know what just happened, Max was just complaining about the heat. Davey has second-degree burns, but Max thinks it's too hot.
Yeah. So. Too soon, dude.
Is it bad that I'm craving French fries?
Yes.
Fish sticks.
And you have been judged.
Randy, where are you while this is happening?
I'm kind of like looking at Davies and just.
He's on perimeter duty, just like me.
Oh, am I? I'm out. We're still out doing our thing. Okay, that's cool. I would do whatever Sarge says. I'm down.
Well, you're in the back of the truck now.
Okay.
You guys are on the far side. The rift is closed.
Yay, we win. Let's go back.
Are we? Wait, what we were supposed to find out what was
our objectives, Captain?
Uh,
Find out what happened to the other mercenary
hold on.
team?
Going to my computer. I do have one. Going to my computer. Looking that back up again just to make sure I hit the letter of this mission. My understanding is that the mission was to find out what's been stopping traffic. We may have found that, but there's one last thing that I want to do if everything's safe. Well, I'm confirming that we've maybe handled our mission. That truck that is in the middle of the water.
You want to get the cargo?
Yes. Definitely want to check out that cargo. If for no other reason, then we'll bring some of it back or whatever the hell we were supposed to do is just to prove that, hey, we found the truck.
Okay.
Yada, yada.
Okay. Then, sir, I recommend we take the APC back in the water with you and your giant robot can easily put the cargo in the bed.
Ethan, dog, make a
And-
perception check.
We'll just have to walk it back. 15.
So as you're talking, you look over at Bobby, and you're relaying this information to Max, and you're talking, and you're kind of just glancing around, and you notice that there are these black lines coming up on Bobby's neck.
Oh man.
Private Bobby,
Yes, sir.
what happened to your neck?
The bug that I reported stinging me earlier, that I asked about medical, that I was told just to rub dirt in it.
All right, Captain.
Sergeant.
I am not a learned man on the medical front, but I am certain that black lines coming from a wound is bad.
You are correct, Sergeant.
Well, that's what the private has, and I've seen this movie. He's gonna bust out into a whole bunch of bugs and kill us all.
Oh.
Well, I hope that's not true. 'Cause I hate to have to
I've
stop
seen the
one.
movie, Captain. That's how it happens.
Oh no.
Private Bobby.
It was very popular.
How do you feel right now?
How do I feel, Mr. DM?
Feel good.
I feel fine, Captain.
Man, it's hot. It's hot as fuck, but you feel pretty good.
I can go for another cigar there, boss, but other than that, feel 5 by 5.
So these black lines aren't bothering you too much?
They itch.
They itch? Great. Sergeant, private channel for a moment.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I need him to drive that truck back. So he's going to stay like this, but if he does anything, just shoot him.
Copy, sir.
All right.
Copy that.
All right. Hey, Private Bobby, we're going to get you back to medical as quickly as we can. I think our mission is done here. I'm going to verify that. Please don't transmogrify into anything strange because we have contingency plans for that.
Special injection, private.
Yeah, I have no first aid
It'll hurt.
kit that will fix that. But
Yes.
you did good, son. You did good. So I want to make sure that you live through this. So let's get you back, and hope you don't turn into a big tentacled bug creature because you see what we do with those.
Mr. DM, you said in the thing I have half a box of cigars left.
Half a box of cigars.
I just grab another one. Fuck it. Clip, stick, light.
So we are just heading back. We are not getting
Better
the
than the
cargo.
last, Bobby.
No. I'm going to check out the cargo. I mean, well, we're not going to get every piece of every shoe, but if we can get a crate, a box, a line of clothing, whatever the hell came out of the thing, I'll take the robot and dig some stuff up. I got
Okay, well,
clamps.
if you have him drive it next to the cargo truck, you can just take him out of the water and put him in the back.
Yeah, I can haul it myself. I mean, I'm literally a hauler, so
Yes,
I mean,
that's true.
I'll
I'll
match up to the truck.
You got the box still. Remember, as you're walking to your mech to get back in it, you do still has the box with the bag suspended up in the
yeah,
air.
the bag.
Hold on. I do definitely. Is that how big is that bag? Is that person size or is that big size?
It's not person size. It's probably hangs from the straps to the bottom of the bag. It's probably about 2 feet. About a. 18,
Can somebody cut
19
that
inches.
open?
Got it, sir.
Yeah, you don't even need to cut it open. You can pull it right off the antenna.
No, I'm cutting it open. I was ordered to cut. Cutting it open. Open it up.
What falls out of it is a box, metal box. Looks technological, and it has a little radar dish on top of it.
Sir,
Right.
I have a widget.
Great. Let's take that back.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to back my robot up, which is something I'm capable of doing because it has a back camera. I'm taking my
You
back
also have a
home.
front camera to record all of your activities, so you can. You also.
Yeah,
have a front camera.
Didn't need the spotlight. I'm taking the backhoe and what's left of the whatever device is there, I'm smacking it about 10 times with the backhoe.
The box just starts to fold down in different directions until components blow out the side of it, wires, a little more sparks, and then no more sparks. It's literally just dead metal getting smashed.
Excellent. Take the forklift, gonna move it, and I'm gonna put that in the back of the truck. And then Sergeant McCool, are you gonna hold on to the widget?
If you order me to, sir.
Put it in the back of the truck.
Yes, sir.
Probably safer. Lastly, any other cargo containers here Oh, let's grab that body. That body that was floating is probably somebody that, might have loved ones. Let's grab that body.
I'll get it. I'll run out and get it.
Randy, you make your way over to the body. Again, you trudge through the water. It takes you, 20 seconds, 30 seconds to get over there. When you get to him, you can see that he's wearing a lot of clothes that are held in high fashion by techno wizards from your different trips to different cities.
Oh.
But he's been dead for a while. His face is all bloated. It's a miracle that he's still kind of floating.
Yeah.
But he has the attire, the scarf, the jacket, the goggles, the whole spiel of a...
Auric, if you see anything that looks important, grab it.
Well, I don't know. It looks like a kind of a... Would I call him a techno wizard? Is that how
I know what a techno wizard was?
Okay.
Again, not like, it's in my mind, it's more like the newbie starting techno wizards kind of go for the techno wizard fashion vibe, and he's definitely...
I'll rifle through his pockets real quick. Do I see anything that looks like it's valuable, like the boss said?
You feel a knife.
I'll grab a knife. All right.
And you feel an amulet,
grab that too. Hold it up. We got some good stuff, maybe. I don't know.
I didn't mean. Oh my! I didn't mean his stuff. I mean, if you see any other crates.
Oh, okay.
If you want the knife and whatever that bobble is that you're holding, keep it.
I'll keep it kind of cool. And so I look around and I don't see anything worthwhile around, do I? That would interest us?
No. Okay. A lot of the crates are on the bottom of the water. Some of them are open, floated. They're on the shoreline, just kind of stuck on roots and things like that. But there are a few. You could rustle up a few. They're not really that heavy for you.
I'll grab a couple if I can.
You don't think they're filled with weaponry just by the weight of them, but you can grab a couple.
Captain, you don't want the body, right? You don't want.
Yes, I do want the body.
I'll
put all of it in the back of the truck. I'm going to walk back.
All right, I'll grab a crate and I'll pull the body along and bring him back to him.
What is it, Private Bobby?
For the DM, knowing that how this truck works and I'm responsible, I would know if I have extra straps, right?
Correct.
I start strapping things down to the flatbed so they don't bounce off when I'm driving.
Private Bobby, those lines are getting dark. Exactly, honk honk.
Sir, I got this.
And I just climb back into the truck. I'm trying to be useful.
I'm going to stand on the sideboard on the driver's side so I can shoot him in the head if he starts twitching.
Sergeant McCool, thank you for your precautions.
Make a perception check, heathen dog.
14.
So as you climb up on the driver's side seat, now that you're on his left side, you get a closer look at it. And there is what looks to be kind of like a purple, almost looks like a marble inside of his skin, where this blackness is starting to, this kind of like an infection. But it looks like it doesn't look like flesh. It looks kind of like a purple marble.
Got it. Okay.
Here's a good time to stop. I'm wondering when you guys want to do. Do you guys want to do this follow-up? Because I have more to do, but this could, at this point, if we're going to stop, this would probably be a good resting stop.
Okay, yeah.
And
we're going to pick up stuff and head back and then give our report and probably kill Bobby. And sorry, man. really thought Nerdy Ogre was going to die on this one, but it looks like
you and me both.
Looks like you got the fuzzy end of this lollipop.
I turned the mic onto Randy's character. When we get back to the station, delete my search history.
Okay.
Yeah, he searched for Techno Wizard, Artificial Rift, and Bugs of Death.
Also, everybody did great tonight, so all your characters can get upgraded to level 2. Everybody was super active and did lots of stuff, so that's...
unless you died.
Unless you died.
No, nobody died.
Nobody died. Despite my best effort, I did not die.
And he kept fighting to the end.
See, I knew those fusion blocks would come in handy.
Well, you only used one. You still have one left.
I still have one left.